Libras, how are you guys doing this week? Yes, another new week, right? You ready for a new reading? So we're doing a reading between August 17th and the 23rd. For those of you that are brand new, thank you for dropping in and checking my channel out. I'm Patty, and I'm a highly intuitive empath. So a lot of my intuition comes through divine. So when you get into this card reading or tarot reading, it is different. So I ask for the divine, and whoever he sends through, that's what comes through, either audio, vibrations, energies, a download. He comes through in all many ways. So, and whoever he sends comes through in many ways. So welcome. For those returning, thank you. I appreciate it. I love to have you. I notice that a lot of people are not subscribing. They're watching the videos, but they're not subscribing. So please don't forget to subscribe. That helps us out as a YouTube creator. Or share or like. We would appreciate that as well. And when you do subscribe, make sure that you hit the bell so you know when I'm on live. I had to do recordings this week because I'm having internet issues. They're supposed to come out tomorrow and fix them. Yes. But anyway, you can ask questions if I'm live. So know that, yes, I will answer your questions on live feeds. But that bell will give you notifications when I have new uploads and new live videos, because I do spiritual coaching. And so I will be posting uploads about spiritual coaching, how to help you through your abilities and learn a little bit more about yourself. So that, with that said, let's get started. Yes, I'm excited. These readings have been very, very interesting this week. We're headed down to the new moon. So we're in the waning period, sort of a retrograde period also. So this is actually a very interesting. So for those of you who don't know about the moon a little bit, the waning period is actually where we're releasing things. We're letting things go. We're starting new things, but we have to let things go. So that's where we're at. So we're actually just about, I think August 18th is the new moon. Yeah, the new moon, and we'll go from there. So yeah, so let's see what we have as far as energies. So divine, if you could please share with me anything that you would like me to show the Libras for the week of the 17th through the 23rd. Anybody that you need to have come through, anybody that will help and guide and grow them to where you want them to grow. Okay. So energies, looks like we got some really good things coming up. There's some little bit, I'm getting a little bit of, there's how do I put this? So the first card out is the wishing well. So the wishing well is about your dreams. It'd be sort of like the Nine of Cups. Dreaming and wishing and hoping. We don't really want to wish, though. We want to manifest, because we can manifest. But there is a commitment here involved in whatever this is that you might be wishing for. Okay, so I'm not quite sure. There is a commitment that you will have to have responsibility and accountability to. Excuse me, and that will mean looking at the details. And so on these cards, yeah. So I'm burping. I have a green tea, and it's not one I'm used to, and I had some cottage cheese, so they're not mixing too well. But, okay, so the commitment, this is showing a love commitment. Now, it may be, okay, thank you. It could be a loving gift. It could be something that maybe you have a commitment to. Sort of an example, if somebody helps you with a car, buying a car, and it was a love gift of giving you help with that car, but now you have a commitment to the payment. Those kind of things. So that's what I'm sensing here, that it's a love gift. Make sure you pay attention to the details. Make sure you pay attention to everything. And if you're not quite sure what this is, because this is something that you do desire and that you do want, that you want to actually make sure that you're paying attention to those little teeny details. It's sort of like paying attention to that little tiny writing on a contract that nobody pays attention to. And then later when you need it, it's like, didn't you read the contract? Yeah, it's like nobody does, but that's why they get you that way. So the details, details, details. So let's get in and see what else there is more with this. So this is something of your heart. This is something of a desire. So I'm not quite sure what that is quite yet. Let's find out. See if she comes back up. So I have the Empress there, and I want to see if she comes back up. I don't feel any energies from her at the moment. All right, Divine, whoever you want to send through. Okay, something's creative, something you're looking forward to, sort of got a creative touch to it. Could have something to do with something just said entertainment. I don't know what that means to somebody. Okay. So yeah, again, we want to be mindful. So the moon came up, and with the moon, we've got to pay attention to the details, because if somebody is trying to help you, or if you're trying to help somebody, make sure that you have all the details if you're trying to help somebody, because you don't want to leave anything hidden. You don't want to leave anything out. You don't want to leave anything unseen. You don't want to manipulate to get what you need or what you want or you desire. You manipulate, it goes bye-bye. It doesn't last very long. It's not for a lifetime if that's what you want it for, because manipulation comes and goes like a fart in the wind. Woohoos! Anyways, let's find out more. Let's find out more. I feel a lot of good energies today. A lot of good energies today. Yes. How about you guys? Where are you at? You know, I would love on my chats, my live ones, I love to know where people are from. You know, I get people from all over the United States and the UK, and I think it's great that I've lived in other countries. So I love to know where people come from. Well, I can't say I lived in countries. I lived in Japan, but I've been to countries. All right, so we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is all about getting some rest, all about making sure that you're taking care of yourself through this process. We've got the Empress. Did I say the other one was the Empress? That was wrong. Because she's nurturing, very nurturing. So there's something very creative, something very nurturing. Ooh, is somebody like doing something with, I get volunteering. Something to do with the healthcare system. I don't know what it is, but I heard healthcare. And so, wow, if this is for you, oh, I've got goosebumps. This is for you. You know, kudos to you guys. Big thanks. My daughter worked she actually just got a job right before the pandemic, and was in the hospital. They threw her in the emergency room as far as not knowing anything about medical. Oh, the poor girl. And just my mom's been a nurse. My friends are nurses. So kudos to you if you're in the health care and the medical field. This is something that, oh, okay, thank you. This is healthcare for one person. This is something that you're doing, some kind of commitment you've made. If you're a nurse, you do have a huge commitment. Sadly, you know, sometimes when you're just totally exhausted, they still pull you in. So that doesn't have anything to do with this, I don't think, because this is about a wish. But there is somebody who's out there that is pregnant. So that was a wish, that was a desire, it was a dream. I get some fertility issues that now it's happened. Yes. And now you really need to take care of your body. You've got huge goosebumps for whoever that is, and congratulations, whoever that is. It's been a trial. It's been really hard for you, and it's going to be a wonderful. Now, I mean, if you could see the goosebumps, they would be about this high on my arms. So congratulations to whoever that is out there. Again, we have to be careful, take care of ourselves, pay attention to the details, and through your through anybody's pregnancy, you really have to pay attention to things. Your body, you have to get ready, you have to be prepared for when that little one comes. And it was sort of unseen for a little bit. It wasn't expected, but you were trying. But now it's like, wow, oh, yes, yes, one of those things. All right. For the other, we're going to see what else this is. So we have something that we're committed to in details, Divine. Could you share with me more on that, please? Somebody's wishing for something that's very materialistic, and Divine says don't focus on that. You know, we want things that are materialistic, but that's not where he wants us to focus. So, yeah, commitment to self is what I heard. So when we commit to a material thing, I mean, I'm just getting downloads here. So when we commit to something material, like buy a boat or buy a RV or buy a house or whatever, we have a huge commitment. And that could be a great thing, a blessing or a reward or whatever. But the thing is, really pay attention to those details, because this is something that you've desired, something that you have wanted. But the Divine is saying, don't focus all that right there. This is just something that is being given to you for you, but also to show and bless others with or share with. And you're like, well, how can I share a house with? It's not only that you're sharing the house. Maybe you're cleaning out your apartment, or maybe a house that you were living in and you bought a new house. You've got a lot of things in there that could be donated to somebody who's going through tough times, things like that. If you're going from a lower car, now let me tell you something, and I probably shouldn't get into this too bit, but if you have a car you're going to trade in, it's an older, you probably only get like $1,500 for it or $1,000 for it, and you're getting a new car, and then you, oops, that was upside down. You're like, okay, well, how I'm going to get a car. I need a car. I need a new car. Well, you don't need a car. You want a nicer car. You've got a car, and if it is breaking down, understandable. But what I'm trying to say is, if you have a car that's actually functional and working, and you're just going to trade it in and they're not going to give you much for it, here's how the blessing works. You give that car, donate that car to maybe a single mom that's struggling, or a student, or something like that. I had that happen to me, actually. The Divine actually, my car broke down, blew a rod through the engine, gone. And for my daughter and I had one car, we were trying to make it work. One girl at work said, hey, we were going to trade in our car, but I know you're looking for a truck, but if you would really like this car, then, I'd like you to have it. And I'm like, okay, well, because it's a two-seater, or not a two-seater, but a two-door, and it's got big doors. It's a little hard to get in and out. But I said, oh, well, how much do you want for it? And she's like, no, I was going to donate it to you. Now, I've had that car for 3 years, and that was huge, and thankful for that. And that's what I'm talking about, and that's what the Divine is talking about. Whatever blessing you get, or reward, or whatever you want to call it, harvest, whatever you're getting, then, don't let that stop there. Think about how you can help somebody else from what you're getting. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to stop on that, but that's the Divine. He wants me to tell it. I'm going to tell it. So here we go. They got something, okay, makes sense, but we've got somebody that is like, usually the Hierophant is a teaching, say like a preacher, or somebody, a spiritualist, somebody that actually teaches about spiritualism, teaches about your intuitiveness, that kind of thing. But this came in upside down. So somebody actually is, I've got an itchy note, sorry. Somebody's actually not very spiritual, or doesn't want to hear it, but maybe somebody is here that's maybe their calling is that they want to teach that kind of stuff or coach, or maybe you're going to school to be a teacher or something, and that's coming forward. That is coming forward. And this, the Knight of Pentacles is about career and money. So it's coming forward. It is part of your calling. But the other thing too is he's also a romantic. So this is sort of a passion that you've been having. So whatever this is going on, this has been a passion. Okay. Which is a good thing, because you want to be doing stuff of your heart. You definitely want to be doing stuff of your heart, of your passions, of your goals, of everything that is for you. Because your soul, that's you, that's your creation, that's your character, your personality. You know, I've been in horses all my life. So it's like if you took horses away from me, part of my personality would go. It's sort of like if you lose something, you know, a piece of you is gone kind of thing. That's what our soul is, our personality and our character. So when we're gone, it's like, what do you want to remember? You know, what do I want to be remembered as? You know, oh, she was so funny. Oh, gosh, she had so much wisdom, perseverance. You know, those are the things that I would like people to hear. They may not. Who knows? All right, so let's get back to this here. All right, Divine, what else more? We've got a situation of possibly a pregnancy. We've got somebody that needs rest. We've got somebody that has a wish that is sort of creative. We've got some materialism here that, yeah. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, we were right on track. So somebody is getting something. So the Nine of Pentacles is about luxury, beautiful things, nice things. So she has her hand on the pentacle, which is money, career, that kind of thing. But the things behind her are harvest, grapes, natural things, natural beauty, natural things for her. Also with the bird, you know, she's looking at it. She's very content. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can't get any better than this. Like I said, remember I said the Nine of Cups? I'm right on. I'm hot today. Oh, yeah. So you are. Now remember, when we wish for something and we receive it, our blessing or reward or harvest, whatever you want to call it, when we receive it, we have to then begin to admire and be grateful for it. Then we actually have to plan our next goal and what our next achievement is going to be. And a lot of the times it doesn't have to be a monetarily one, but this one sort of looks like it has something to do. There's a spiritual tie to it though. And I think that spiritual tie is making sure that this reward, this harvest doesn't end with you. I keep hearing that. Don't let it end with you, whatever this is. All right. All right. This is wonderful. What a wonderful reading. Like I said, the energies this week, even though it's sort of a time to release, a time to start letting go of things, maybe, thank you. So the time of letting go, time of releasing, give something away and gain. Sometimes we gain more when we release more. Woo! I'm getting chills. Anyway. Okay, somebody's watching. Okay, thank you. So this here is together. Somebody's watching how you handle all of this. Now, if you're pregnant, everybody's watching how you're taking care of yourself. You know, they're watching that your words meet your actions. So make sure that, you know, you're grateful, but also to make sure your words meet your actions. Don't know what that means for somebody, but that definitely was for somebody, as I was told to say that. So on this though, here we get somebody's watching your spiritualism, or if you know whatever faith you believe in, they're watching that. They're watching over, and there's also watching over taking care of that pregnancy there, if that is you. They're watching to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Well, you know, when we're giving that beautiful divine blessing of a child, it is the most priceless thing that you could be given other than time. So the thing is that that's what the divine is having the guides watch you with. Please take care of yourself physically. Stress is really huge. I'm hearing stress, to get rid of that stress. But for the others, people, there's somebody watching how you handle your spirituality. They want to see, they're sitting there. It's like a seed that they really are afraid of it because they don't understand. It's like, thank you, it is what they're saying is that this person is a very logical person. This person is very analytical, maybe more of like a scientific research kind of mind. If you can't show me the facts, it's not true. That's what this person is. And they're watching you see how you handle things, good and bad, because in spirituality, really, there's no bad. There is just goodness and fear. So they're watching that. They're watching that. All right. All right. Ooh, there's a lot here. Again, details, details, details. I'm hearing details. Pay attention to the details, the little details, whatever you think. And then when you are standing there thinking about whatever this commitment is, because if it's a baby, definitely is a commitment. Or if this is a material thing that you're getting, you know, whatever the commitment is, make sure that you pay to the details, but also to pay attention to the commitment that you can follow through with it. Thank you. They're saying make sure you can follow through with that commitment. Actions speak louder than words. And that's the thing is, we go into something with our mouth saying, yeah, we can do it, but then in reality, we can't, and we got in over our head. So that's something that really be mindful about. I'm hearing that somebody's going to get in over their head with some type of commitment, even though it's the saying is we've got to be careful what we wish for, because sometimes when we wish for it and we manipulate it to make it happen, it's in the wrong timing. We've got it and we got it. Oh, he gave it to me. Oh, God gave it to me. When God didn't, you manipulated your way to get it, then it's not going to last. If you wait for the divine's timing, then, and it will come to you, but you have to wait for the timing because you might not be just quite ready for that yet. And then you might get overwhelmed, or the commitment you promised can't be kept. Been there, done that too many times in my past. Woo! Way before I used to overextend myself. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Wonder why that's here. Okay, Divine, show me why the 5 of Pentacles is here, please. And the 2 of Cups. Okay. This is something that you're having to decide on as well. 2 of Cups is of the heart again, because we have the 9 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is to do with unity, a couple. So I think the 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups are going together. But whatever this is, it has to do with another person. Now, pregnancy, of course, is going to go with another person, but this commitment has to be with another person. So we have the Knight of Wands. Again, this has to do with details. The Knight of Wands is actually making sure it is coming in just like the Knight of Pentacles. So those two are coming in. One is faster than the other. So I'm getting with this here as they come in, whatever this blessing, harvest, or reward that's coming into you, be sure that it is not pushed, that you're ready, that you get all the details that you need. because somebody can always push you in the wrong direction. And the Ten of Pentacles, that's harvest. That's everything. My goodness, you're getting the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. You're getting the two Knights. You're getting the Nine of Pentacles. You're getting harvest. You're getting harvest. So this is a wonderful, wonderful reading. Wonderful reading, Libra. Wow, what a reading. So I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know what it is for you. Are you pregnant? Are you getting something new, something big? This is something not like just something little. Like this is something big. This is something you've been waiting for. And you got your ducks in the row, it looks like. But again, the only thing I would just forewarn you on is making sure that all those details are shown. So we want to make sure that all the details are shown, because this is where it makes things peace and easy and fulfilling. Because if we don't have all the details and something goes wrong, then we end up with a problem or a kerfuffle or an argument or you said, she said kind of thing. So make sure that those are all in order for you. All right, Libra, I really enjoyed this reading. It is a very positive, uplifting reading. I'm so happy for whoever is pregnant out there. Congratulations. And I hope to see you next week on the 24th. And of course, there's no questions because I'm recording this week. But please make sure that you subscribe. Hit that bell to get notifications when I am live. And also bring a friend and ask them to subscribe. We're new. We could use the subscribers. Love you guys and see you next week. Take care.